So as we speak right now, vamwe varume vari panic inohlisa vari kunzwa mudumbu right now because of the leaked audio yaTagwirei. I think as of right now vazhinji venyu makaiona, takatomboiposta pana makaiona. So after that leaked audio, Tagwirei allegedly sent Temba Mliswa kuti amdefende. So all of this drama is happening on X. Zviri kuitika paTwitter. Apo Temba Mliswa paaposta a statement achidefenda Tagwirei, but it didn't go as planned. So the fallout from Zimbabwe's most explosive political audio leak has reached a boiling point. Billionaire tycoon Kuda Tagwirei is reportedly in a state of absolute panic following widespread exposure of his alleged state capture operations and deep presidential ambitions. In a desperate bid to manage the severe backlash from the first family, Tagwirei has unleashed controversial former MP Temba Mliswa to act as a frontline spin doctor. Mliswa issued a highly charged, sweeping defense of the billionaire, attempting to scrub any narrative that Tagwirei is actively trying to clear a path to the State House. Right, the spin, ludicrous accusations and no ambitions, right? In a public statement heavily analyzed by us and other political analysts, political commentators, Mliswa fiercely attacked Tagwirei's critics, calling allegations of illicit wealth accumulation and political maneuvering patently ludicrous. Patently ludicrous. Mliswa's damage control strategy focused heavily on dismantling the first family's suspicions, the presidential denial. Mliswa firmly claimed that Tagwirei has never harbored any political or presidential aspirations, asserting he wants to remain a simple businessman. The U-turn. Independent analysts quickly called out Mliswa's blatant hypocrisy, noting that Mliswa himself previously went on record publicly proclaiming Tagwirei as his preferred successor to President Emmerson Mnangagwa. Right, the Central Committee pressure. Mliswa argued that Tagwirei's controversial entry into the ZANU-PF Central Committee wasn't his choice, but rather the result of intense external pressure from party structures desperate for his financial backing. Mliswa's bizarre advice. In one of the most heavily criticized parts of his defense, Mliswa stated, if one is accused of the theft when innocent, it may be preferable to commit an actual transgression than to be unjustly disparaged for a fabricated narrative. Hold on, Temba. Auchkoke, chimbochkoka mbijana. Urikuti kana vachiaccusa Tagwirei kuti Tagwirei ari kuba mari yenyika, iye asiri kuita izvozvo. It's better now for him to start doing that, kutanga kuita corruption, because it's better than a narrative isina flesh to support it. So you are saying zviri Tagwirei atange kuita madhira, atange kuba right now. Pasina izvozvo. What a bad advice. So media analysts blasted the statement as an incredibly poor, reckless piece of public advice. About that statement. So we did quote Temba Mliswa exactly. I think we have provided the screenshot. You are seeing it. Right. Constitutional bill alignment, a done deal. Right. The broadcast, this broadcast reveals the anxiety inside the Tagwirei cartel isn't just about the audio file itself. It's about the timing. The leaks heavily linked Tagwirei's long-term corporate and political strategy to the highly controversial Constitutional Amendment Bill number 3 of 2026. According to insiders, the Tagwirei camp has been treating the passage of Bill number 3 as a done deal to fundamentally alter executive succession laws, paving an unconstitutional path for non-traditional candidates to seize institutional control. So, you see, zvichiitika panapa ndezvekuti pane mumwe mufesi ari kuoperate ari murima. ende mufesi ari kuoparata ari murimi anogona kuva Mnangagwa. Tiri kuti kuti kana cab 3 was engineered naTagwirei netimu rake vachiri engineer kuita kuti vagone kuavoida chiwenga, and then Tagwirei takes over from Mnangagwa. Zvireva kuti that's why isusu tiri kunyanya kufunga kuti Mnangagwa is thinking about kuva munhu mutapa kuita mambo. That's why ari kuda kuti ma-MPs ave iwo anovhotera mapresident kuita kuti vagone kutengeka. You understand that part? Tisi tiri kugaya handiti izvo Mnangagwa ari kutengesegwa that picture nemunhu akadesigner cab 3 to avoid chiwenga, achiziva kuti kana kwakuchinzi vari kuenda pamavhotsi direct kuvanhu vaizovhotera chiwenga than Tagwirei. So president haasi kuzovhotegwa nevanhu, ari kuzovhotegwa neparliament iyo inotengeka naTagwirei. I mean, we all know Tino Machakaire wakabudisa statement under the ZANU-PF Youth League vachimisa Tagwirei kubva mukupa ma-MPs ma-stands. It's public information. Tagwirei waipa ma-MP ma-stand. Tino Machakaire nevamwe veZANU-PF Youth vakazvimisa. Tikati vana Tino vapandukira Mnangagwa, izvo vapandukira Tagwirei. So if that audio mureZimbabwe is true, you can understand kuti chinhu ichi chaka-engineerwa sei, chakanyogwa, chakagadzigwa sei. It's Tagwirei and his team vari kuda kuita take over upresident kubva kuna chiwenga. So they are bypassing the people and they use the parliament which they can bribe. Right. So the ZANU-PF constitution violated. A further ignited fierce constitutional debate within the ruling party regarding how Tagwirei achieved his massive political leverage in the first place. Right. Part legal framework, the Tagwirei reality, and then internal status. Right. Part legal framework yakashandiswa is ZANU-PF constitution, article 5, section 24. Tagwirei did this it explicitly states that only the National Congress has the legal power to elect members to the Central Committee. What happened? Violated. Inside party whistleblowers note Tagwirei bypassed the entire Democratic Congress voting process. Could happen in the ZANU-PF Central Committee. Right. Does it have institutional legitimacy? It requires clear internal party ballots to hold policy-making executive office. Tagwirei bypassed this. Factional heavyweights placed him directly into Midlands or Mashonaland structures using financial leverage. Right. Mliswa's attempt to act as an elite shield backfired instantly across public forums. Every day, Zimbabweans completely rejected the defense with top voted live chat comments telling Mliswa to sing for your supper, bro, until the penny drops. In conclusion, Zimbabwe, want to highlight this viral public debate, and Tagwirei came through and became a telecom. We went to compare Tagwirei and the telecom giant Strive Masiwa. While Masiwa is respected globally for building an empire through decades of documented innovation and sweat, the public heavily scrutinized Tagwirei and his cronies as products of state proximity, whose vast wealth cannot be cleanly explained without tracking state tenders and central bank access. Mliswa can spin the narrative all he wants, but the audio has left a permanent dent in the billionaire's armor. This is what's happening right now. Temba Mliswa issuing his statement, zvichibva zvaita backfire. So stay tuned, tichange chupa more updates because political drama in Zimbabwe harisi kumira. Not anytime soon. Peace.